On Strike It Lucky tonight, a jackpot of £3,000. Tone up the flab with a pair of squash and badminton rackets. Enjoy a weekend in the historic city of York. Celebrate in style with a magnum of the finest champagne. All these prizes waiting to be won tonight on Strike It Lucky. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Michael Barrymore.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What? Hey, you what? What about? Wait. Hiya.
Hello.
It's Shez.
Ches.
Ches. Hi, Ches and Paul. Nice to meet you. Whereabouts you from?
London originally.
London originally. Where do you live now?
We live in Chatham in Kent, but we're coming back to London.
Oh, you're coming back? Why is that?
I'm down there to study. When I finish college, they were going to move back out.
Oh, you're studying, are you? That's nice. And you're married?
Yes.
Yeah? How long?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. Any children?
No.
No.
No?
Not for
What
years.
do you mean,
yet.
no? How long are you going to wait?
Many moons.
Another 4 or 5 years, I think.
4 or 5 years? You'd be all right for that time, will you, Paul?
Oh, yes.
Good. And what do you do for a living?
I work for Maxwell as a communications consultant.
Oh, you work in the newspaper industry, I see. And what do you do, Shez? Oh, you're doing your studying, aren't you?
I'm studying, yeah.
What do you want to be when you finish that?
Earning a lot of money.
Earning a lot of money. Yeah, but what are you going to do that?
I don't know, marketing or in the media, I'm not sure yet.
Or in the media? What, all this sort of thing?
Well, second thoughts now. Probably
Second thought, why? Has
marketing.
it been a funny... Oh, have you had a rough day? Do you find it a bit frightening, are you?
Yes.
Oh, you just relax, just take it easy. Just lay back, just take your time. It's only a show. Just take it, just sway. Come on, Paul, just sway. That's it, relax, take it easy. Okay, put your head down there and have a little kick. Doesn't matter, people at home will be looking at you and go, what the hell are they doing? They're kipping. That doesn't matter. And have you got any hobbies?
Keep fit.
Weight training.
Weight training? Oh, you do all the weight training, do you?
Mildly, yeah.
Mildly. You like to keep fit as well. It's all right,
We
relax.
try.
You're a bit nervy, aren't you? You'll be all right. No, I'm not going to bite you. And where did you meet?
We met in a pub down the Embankment in Chelsea, London.
Yeah? What did you think of him when you first saw him, Shez?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. So you had your heart set on him, did you?
Had my eye on him.
You had your eye on him, I see. And,
She was attached to someone else at the time.
She was attached to somebody else. So how did you work that one out, Paul? Did you see, what do you think of Shez?
Well, I thought she was dynamite.
Dynamite?
Oh, yes.
Please.
Oh, dear.
Coming out with it all
Yeah,
today.
you still don't have upside down. Oh, that is dynamite. Got any hobbies?
You asked us that.
Have I asked you that?
Move on to the next one.
Oh, have I really? Well, I'm going to ask you again. Have you got any hobbies?
Keep fit, house renovation.
Yeah, I just thought I'd like to hear it again. You know, sometimes you like to hear things twice, don't you? Well, nice, Shez, relax, enjoy the show. All right, and have a nice time. Dynamite. Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you. And Mark. Welcome. And whereabouts are you from?
Wiltshire.
Where?
Wiltshire.
In Wiltshire, are you? And you married?
Yeah.
You are? Any children?
No,
No?
3 cats.
3 cats?
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an office administrator.
An office administrator. And where did you meet?
We sort of knew each other in a pub, really, and sort of...
Another pub. They met in a pub. He thought she was dynamite.
I thought she was dynamite as
You
well.
thought she was dynamite as well?
She didn't.
Hey? What did you think about him?
So-so.
So-so. Oh, what did you think about him, Shez?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. She's beautiful.
He grew on me.
He grew on you, didn't he? Well, that's an original approach, I must say. And, have you got this story? Anything ever happened to you?
I worked for Stonegate Farmers,
Stonegate Farmers?
an egg firm,
Yeah.
and my job involves taking orders off of shops. And I phoned, as usual, in the morning for an order.
What do you sell?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Good
Yeah.
fresh country eggs.
Good fresh country eggs, yeah.
And the guy answered the phone and I said, good morning, Stonegate Farmers, for the egg order. And he said, we don't give an egg order. And after about 10, 15 minutes of trying to get the egg order out, and he came to the phone and said, this is a funeral director's. We don't give egg orders here.
Oh, dear. It'd be a nice approach if you take half a dozen eggs with you, wouldn't it? It'd be a good idea. Well, nice story, Lisa, Mark. Welcome, enjoy yourself. Relax, enjoy the show. How do you do? Good, Lisa? Hi, Alina. Nice to meet you. And Arthur. Welcome to the show. Nice to meet you. Right, now, you're married, I take it?
Oh, yes.
You are? How long have you been married?
50 years next year.
50
April.
years?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. 50 happy years, Arthur?
Oh, we know, we've had our ups and downs.
Had your ups and downs?
Yes.
Yes?
We always come up smiling.
You always come up smiling. Well, the best part of the argument is making up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's always the best bit. And what, you know, what's he like in a row, Lena?
Oh, he's all right. He sulks a bit sometimes.
Sulks, does he? Well, how does he sulk? What does he do?
Just doesn't speak.
He doesn't speak? Oh, you know, because he hasn't won the argument, I suppose. I see. And what do you... you've got any children?
3.
3?
10 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren.
And 2 great-grandchildren. You've got a few going there, haven't you?
Yeah.
I see. Very nice. Nice appreciation there. And what's your job? Have you got a job?
Well, I retired when I was 69.
Yeah.
That's 11 years
69?
ago.
11, that makes you 80?
Yeah.
You're joking, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Are you 80?
I was 80 on the 3rd of September.
Really? You a bit younger?
yes.
It's your toy boy, is it?
I'm the toy boy of 1939.
true.
Hey?
Toy boy of 1939.
1939 toy boy. That's a nice title for a film there.
Yeah.
What was your job then?
I was assistant in the college bakery.
In the bakery?
Yeah.
I see. And then
Cleaning up after students.
cleaning up after the students. And where did you meet?
On a double-decker bus in Slough.
On a double-decker bus?
I was on a army vocational training course at the time.
Were you?
And she was working for Littlewood's furniture factory and trading estate in Slough.
Yeah.
And me and my mate, we got on the bus this night. He said, there's a couple of crackers over there. Oh, he was cheeky, like, you know.
Cheeky, yeah,
He
it's
was
cheeky.
cheeky.
Called her a cracker. isn't it?
Anyway, we wanted to know where they were going. He said, we're going to pictures. So we got off at the next bus stop. They got off and all. We finished up in the Brickmaker's Arms.
Brickmaker's Arms?
Yeah,
Up.
Slough. Yeah,
In Slough, yeah.
that's where we finished up.
That's where you finished up?
Yeah,
And that was 50 years ago?
4 of us, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the start of it.
Yeah.
Yes, and anything else happened to you?
Not really.
No, not in all that time.
Well, yeah. You have 3 kiddies and the war's on. Everything happens to you.
You have 3 kiddies and the war's on and everything happens to you.
Yeah. And you're on your own. He's out in the
You
front.
can't have 3
so-
kiddies on your own, love. I don't care who.
Well, you know what I mean.
Some missile, that is. So,
You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Let's enjoy them. OK, Mark, Lisa, Paul, Chez. Is it Chez or Chez? Chez. All right, let's play the game. Now, the idea of the game is get from one side to the other. The winner has a chance to go on to the jackpot tonight and win anything up to £3,000. You tossed a coin earlier on to decide who's going first. So if you'd like to go to your places, we can start. Let's give a nice round of applause. Here we go. Now, to move across your answers, you have to answer questions from various categories. I'll give you a choice of 2, 3 or 4 questions for 2, 3 or 4 moves. You give me an incorrect answer, your opponent automatically gets the opportunity to answer the remaining questions and take your moves. Let's start then. The first category is Rock of the 50s. It's for you, Paul. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, who had a hit in 1956 with Rock Around the Clock?
Bill Haley and the Comets.
And Living Doll was a hit in 1959 for...
Cliff Richard and Shadow.
2 moves are yours. OK, here we go. Right. And this is how we play the game, then. On each of your moves, you could win a prize, but there is a snag. Mixed up in the screen by a computer are up to 8 hotspots. You have to decide when to bank your prizes to avoid the hotspot. 2 moves for 1 for you, Chez. Start, we give you absolutely free. Come in there, strike the screen. A weekend in York. Now, what do you want to do? You want to bank that or risk it on over that screen? A weekend in York. What do you want to do, Chez? You going on? Or you
What do you want to do?
Go on.
You're going on? OK, Chez, come over here. Just stand there. Well, I don't know where the hotspots are. Might be one in there. No, roller skates and a weekend in York. There we are. All right, Paul. It's a set of roller skates. It's to get you down to York. Right, we go on to the next category. For you, Mark, the next category is islands. 2, 3 or 4? 2. For your first move, what island or isle lies off the northwest tip of Wales across the Menai Strait?
Isle of Skye.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So we come to you, Arthur. What island or isle lies off the northwest tip of Wales across the Menai Strait?
Anglesey.
And the second move, of which of these islands do the Cowes yacht races take place every year?
Isle of Wight.
2 moves are yours. All right. OK, Lena. There we are. In you come. Strike the screen. See how lucky you're going to be tonight. A weekend in Worcester. What do you want to do? Do you want to bank that or risk something else? A weekend in Worcester. Coming on, OK. All right, strike the screen, Lena. Let's hope there's no hot spot there. £100 and the weekend in Worcester. That's yours. OK, we go on to the next category. It's for you, Paul, and it's called On Location. 2, 3 or 4. How many would you like?
2 again, please.
2. For your first move, in which country is the film Casablanca set?
Morocco.
And for your second move, in which country did the events portrayed in The Sound of Music take place?
Austria.
That's right, 2 moves are yours. OK. There we go. Very nice, Shez. Clapping your piece of dynamite. There we are. All right, Shez, strike the screen. Oh, there's one of them. At least it's out the way. You've not lost anything by doing that. Next category is famous warplanes. It's for you, Mark. Famous warplanes. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, which was the fastest British fighter at the start of the Second World War?
Spitfire.
And for your second move, which RAF jet bomber flew 8,000 miles to bomb Port Stanley airfield during the Falklands War?
Vulcan.
Vulcan's right. 2 moves are yours. There we go. OK. Right, Lisa. There we are. We're off and running. Everybody's got to start. Strike the screen, Lisa. £100. You want to bank it or is it coming on the next screen? £100. You're coming on? OK, strike the screen. Oh, that's a bit unfair. Never mind, you lose £100, but at least you've started. Next category is for you, Arthur. Australia. How much do you know about Australia, Arthur?
I know it's down under, go on.
You know it's down under, yes. A lot more things than Australia are down under, but never mind. How many you know? 2. 2? All right. For your first move, which city is the capital of New South Wales? Which city is the capital of New South Wales?
Adelaide.
Is wrong, I'm afraid, Arthur. Paul, do you know the answer? Which city is the capital of New South Wales?
Melbourne.
Is wrong. Mark, chance for you. You know the answer?
Sydney.
Is right. The second move. Which city is the capital of Victoria? Which city is the capital of Victoria?
Melbourne.
That's right. 2 moves are yours. OK. All right, Lisa. What's it, love? So you can make up for that hot spot now. Go on then, strike the screen. A video camera. Nice one.
Stick.
You want to bank it? OK, you keep the video camera. I noticed Mark went yes straight away, but never mind. All right, in the water is the next category for you, Arthur. In the water. 2, 3 or 4?
2.
For your first move, which of these is a game?
Polo.
And which of these is an insect? Which of these is an insect? Take a guess if you're not sure, Arthur.
A drop boat.
Is not, I'm afraid. So, chance for you, Paul. Which of these is an insect?
Boatman.
Water boatman? That's right. You take the 2 moves. OK. All right. OK, Shez, strike the screen. £150. A lot of money. Hope you were good stuff.
What do I do?
Or is there something on the next screen? What are you going to do?
We'll go on. Go on.
Going on? OK. Over you come. Halfway mark. Strike the screen, Shez. You don't like that. Oh, you lose £150, but you are in the lead. Go on to the next category. We're back with you, Mark. Word meanings. 2, 3 or 4? Word meanings.
2, please.
2. For your first move, which of these means a type of wine?
Claret. And
for your second move, which of these describes a musical instrument of the woodwind family?
Clarinet.
That's right. 2 moves are yours. OK. Fast and furious, aren't you, this one? OK. There you go, Lisa. Oh, well, at least we're getting rid of them. OK, we come back with you now, Arthur. It's West End musicals. West End musicals. 2, 3 or 4,
2.
Arthur? 2. For your first move, which musical does McCavity come from? Which musical does McCavity come from?
McCavity.
Yeah. Which does it come from? Take a guess, Arthur.
Cats.
Good guess. And for your second move, which musical does I Know Him So Well come from? Which musical does I Know Him So Well come from?
Starlight Express.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So you, Paul, do you know the question?
Can I have it again, please?
You can have it again. Which musical does I Know Him So Well come from?
Chess.
Guess? Well done. All right. Okay. He's very clever, and he's a bit of dynamite. There we are. Straight to the screen. Hello. Squash and badminton rackets. What do you want to do? You want to back those? Are you going on? Okay, straight to the screen.
It's going to be a hot spot.
No, not necessarily. You don't know that. £100 and the equipment, that's yours. All right, we go on to the next category. We're back with you now, Mark. Okay, it's for you, Mark. The next category is girl singers. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
For your first move, which singer topped the charts with the song Stand By Your Man in 1976?
Tammy Wynette.
Or Glenys Kinnock. And for your second move, which singer recorded the chart-topping single Don't Cry For Me, Argentina in 1977? Which singer recorded the chart-topping single Don't Cry For Me in Argentina in 1977? It was? Let you guess.
Judy Covington.
Good guess. Well done to you. All right. There we go. Straight screen, Lisa. A case of spirits. Very nice. You want to bank it? A case of spirits. You want to bank it? Or go on? What are you going to do?
Go on, go on.
Going on. Okay. Straight the screen. £100 and a case of spirits. Well done. All right, now we're back with you, Arthur. You need a bit of catching up here, and the category is what's what? 2, 3 or 4?
2.
2. For your first move, what was the Coronation Scot?
It was a train.
That's a train, is right. And what was the Hindenburg?
Airship.
Airship's right, that's it. To you. OK, Lena. All right, we're off again. Strike the screen. Never mind. All right, we'll come on to the next category, which is now with you, Paul, and it's film lines. You've got one screen to go. You must answer a minimum of 2 questions. OK, your first one. At the end of True Grit, who said, "Come and see a fat old man sometime"?
John Wayne.
And the last line of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was, "For a minute, I thought we were in terrible trouble." Who said it?
Paul Newman.
That's right. That's it. You got him. OK. All right, Chris, strike the screen. The last one. A carriage clock. All right, now, the situation we've got now, you've got to decide whether you want to back that prize or answer the main Strike It Lucky question and go on to our jackpot tonight. We're going to find out what they're going to do in a couple of minutes. We'll see you after the break. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome back to part 2 of Strike It Lucky. Now, the situation we've got Lisa just up over the halfway mark there, and Lena just on the other side, and up here we've got Shez on the main Strike It Lucky question. Now, you've got the carriage clock there. Do you want to bank it, or are you going to answer the main question?
Answer the question, mate.
You're going to go on. All right, here's the question. An historically famous queen struck it lucky when a statue was made in her image, in which she is aboard a chariot. The statue stands near Westminster Bridge. Who is the queen?
Where to see her?
You're going on to tonight's final. There you are. Thank you. Do a nice round of applause. Come and Shez. Down you come. Lisa, come across. Lena, come across. There we are. Go back to you. Nice one. All right, Lisa. There you go. Over you come, Lena. All right. There we go. Right, make your way back to your husband there. OK, thank you very much indeed. All right, now let's tell everybody what they're going away with tonight. Arthur and Sabrina, you've won a weekend in Worcester and £100. OK, thank you for being with us. OK, Arthur,
yes,
well done. Thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy your prizes. And Mark and Lisa, you've won a case of spirits, a video camera and £100. You enjoyed yourselves?
Yes, thank
Thanks
you
a lot. Nice to meet you, Mark. And you, Lisa. And Paul and Shez, let's tell you what you've won. You've got a weekend in York, roller skates, badminton and squash rackets, and £100, and a chance now to make that anything up to £3,000. But before you all go, you'll each receive one of these mementos of the show tonight, and here we go. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. Thank you each and every one of you. Come along. Let's go again. OK, Shez, you'd like to stand just there. Face me. Paul, stand aside. Stay there. Here we go. All right, here's how we play the end game. You moved across as before, but this time you play the game horizontally or vertically. I'll ask you which move you want to make. You shout out top, middle or bottom. If you look at the screens there now, you can see we've got 10 arrows, 10 questions and 10 hotspots. If a question comes up, it'll be true or false. Give me an incorrect answer. If it becomes a hotspot, a correct one, you carry on moving across. If you go for our top money tonight of £3,000, you cannot hit any more than 2 hotspots. For £2,000, no more than 3 hotspots. And for £1,000, no more than 4 hotspots. There's a change to this series, as we'll explain. If you go for £3,000 and you don't get right the way across, we'll give you £300 for every successful move apart from the hotspots. £2,200 and for £1,000, £100. OK? Before you make your mind up, the computer will now jumble them all up. That's it, they've all gone. It's entirely up to you. Your prizes you won there, safe whatever happens. Cheers, Paul. 1,000, 2,000 or £3,000. What do you want to do? What are you going to do?
3,000.
They're going for the 3,000. That's great. Here we go. Come over here. Stand there, sis. Best of luck. All right, think about it. Take your time. Here we go then. All right, we're going for £3,000. Top, middle or bottom? What do you want to go for?
Top.
Top. Top one. That's a move. £300. We're on our way. Here we go. Top, middle or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. Jumping around. It's a question, OK? This is true or false. Charles Dickens wrote the novel Moll Flanders. True or false?
False.
False. It was Daniel Defoe. Well done. That's another £300, £600. Doing well. All right, top, middle or bottom? Where do you want to go?
Bottom.
Bottom again. Another question, OK? Venus is the 3rd planet from the sun. True or false?
False.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That's correct. You got... There's another one there. Let's move across. Here we go. All right, we're on the next one. Top, middle or bottom for £1,200. You've got 900 all so far. We're going now for 12.
Middle.
Middle one for 1,200. Oh, right, that's your first one. So you still got the £900. Let's try and make 1,200 on this one. Top, middle or bottom? Where do you want to go? Top one, middle or bottom? It's up to you. Top for £1,200. Yes, that's it. All right, we're on the halfway mark. You've only used one hotspot. Right now you go for £1,500. Going up all the time. Top, middle or bottom? Where do you want to go? Top, middle or bottom? £1,500. Hey? Middle one for £1,500. Oh, well, it will be once you answer the question. And actor Anthony Newley had a hit record success with Pop Goes the Weasel. True or false?
True.
True's right, £1,500. Well done. All right, now you go for £1,800. £1,800. Top, middle or bottom? Top, middle or bottom? For £1,800. What do you want to do? Bottom one for £1,800. Come on. Oh, right, never mind. You still got £1,500. That's all your hotspots gone. Top, middle or bottom? We can't afford to have any more. Where do you want to go? For £1,800. For £1,800. 1,800. I don't know where they are, honestly. 1,800. Bottom. For 1,800, come on. It's a question. All right. The Old Lady of Cheapside is the nickname for the Bank of England. True or false?
True.
It's false, I'm afraid. The Old Lady of Threadneedle Street. Never mind, they've done very well indeed. Let's give a nice round of applause. Come on here, Paul and Chris. OK, let's have a look at the screens. Let's see where they all were. All right, there's a run over there, a lovely run in the middle. Well, never mind, let's tell you what you've won, OK? You've got a weekend in York, you've got the roller skates to get you down there, you've got the badminton and squash rackets, which you can play when you get there. You won £100 earlier on. The money you just won there, £1,600. I think that'll help you with all your starting up in the rest of the things and all your studies and all that. Yes? You enjoyed it?
Terrific.
Great. They've been great contestants. Well done, Paul. Till we see you the same time next week. Good night, God bless. All right? Good night. Thank you.
And you thought a hotspot was the sun-filled side of the patio. You've got to avoid them next, though. New Strike It Luckies next on Challenge.